Hello students, this is Sarker Afroz, lecturer, Department of English. Welcome you all to my online class. Today I will discuss how to write a dialogue accurately. Before all, I will share you by telling why dialogue writing is important. Yes, my dear students, a dialogue writing is a conversation between two persons about different affairs of our life. A conversation should be realistic and spontaneous. At the same time, it should be informative and relevant because here your skill of vocabulary and grammar will be tested. So, I hope dear student you understood the gravity of this topic. Well, now formal discussion. Dear students, here is a board for you. I mentioned here what is dialogue writing. See, a dialogue writing is a literary technique. Once again, a dialogue is a literary technique in which writers employ two or more characters. Emphasize these two things, literary technique, and next one is two and more characters, though in your writing or in your exam there will be two characters to be engaged in a conversation with one another. So I hope you understand what is dialogue writing. Once again I repeat it. A dialogue is a literary technique in which writers employ two or more characters to be engaged in conversation with one another. So, to write a good dialogue, you have to follow some rules, which is very important because, dear students, you have an expectation to obtain a good marks in your examination. That's why it's very important to follow this formula. Here I already mentioned it. What to do, dear students, please look here. First one, suppose a question is already given for you. I want to show you. Here is a question for you, dear students. You can see I marked here red. Here lots of examples available, but my question is here. Write a dialogue between you and your friend about the benefit of early rising. Okay, now come to the board. First one, if you want to write a good dialogue, in that case, at the very first, you have to write the greeting between two persons, as earlier I said. Next, important thing is start a new paragraph each time a new. So, whenever you will write the next portion after greeting, remember one very important thing, that is start a new paragraph. Every time whenever you are building a character, you have to remember that you have to be very much clear who is talking. Number 3, make sure readers who know who is talking. That means you have two characters. Please be specific who is talking about. It's very important. Many times we see that students show their wrong pattern of writing here. So you have to be very careful when you are writing or building up any kind of character. You have to remember this important thing, that make sure readers know who is talking. Next one, number 4, which is very important, give a balanced mix of action and talking. It's very important. At the same time, it's relevant with number 5. Let all the characters have equal say. That means at the same time you have to emphasize both the character, because both the characters are talking at the same topics, and that's why you have to be very careful about their action and talking. That means characters have equal say. It's very important. You have to maintain this thing. Next one, number 6. Number 6, maintain context. It's very important. You can see, I have already told you that our topic was about the benefits of early rising. It is almost similar about the morning walk, benefits of morning walk. So if you mixed up these two, it won't be good for you. So maintain the context. Next one, number 7, make it realistic. As I earlier said, that the conversation should be realistic and relevant. Don't write anything irrelevant, and of course you have to write the authentic information in this character. At the same time, very important things, it is very important to remember, because here the main part of this dialogue writing, not too much action. So you are not permitted to write too much action, not too much dialogue. Don't write too much dialogue, but 10 pairs is a must. If you want to obtain a good mark in your examination, so you have to ensure 10 pairs, which is a must, because it's a standard size for writing a dialogue. Next one, try and resolve the discussion by the end of the page. That means you have to finish your conversation at the end. You cannot finish it or cannot write anything in the middle of the conversation. So please maintain it that you have to resolve the discussion by the end of the passage. That's all for what you have to do. So remember all the thing. I will show you now a demo, and regarding your question, so look. Okay, now question. I have already shown you the question. Here is my question. The question is, write a dialogue between you and your friend about the benefits of early rising. So dear students, it's very important to remember one thing. Your impression is very important for you, because when your examiner is judging you or testing you, it's important about impression. So look these things very carefully. See, I wrote here answer. After that, I mentioned here dialogue writing and highlight this. And it's very important to maintain this. You have to write this if you want to obtain a good marks in English. So here I wrote, a dialogue between me and my friend about the benefits of early rising is given below. Okay, dear students, remember you have to write this, and after that I start myself. Our question was me and my friend. It's myself. As I earlier said, greeting is very important, like hello, what's up, these things. But don't be very much informal. So you have to remember this. It's your answer script and your examiner is testing you. So in this regard, you have to be very much careful about this. So greeting is very important. Though in this demo I show you only the greeting part and the ending part, I will show you the overall view. But I wrote here, mentioned here 8 pairs. That means 8, you have 1, I have 1 pairs, and this is myself and my friend. And at the middle of this, you have to write 8 pairs. And don't forget, I want to show you, as I said, your question is here at the bottom of the page. You can see here is a dialogue between Anika, but I wrote here my friend and myself. Okay, good morning, it was a greeting. After that, why are you so early here at Ramna Park? So they start their conversation. You can see that they are very much relevant about these topics. Then gradually they are building their character. Equal, it is maintaining here. So next page, you can see Anik and Abir. Anik question here, why not? And after that, Abir answering the question again, Anik, Abir, Anik, Abir. They need regularity, need an action, equal action. You have to be very much careful about the action. Okay, after mentioning these 8 pairs, now I'm telling you 8 pairs you have to write at the middle of the conversation. After that, you can see that in here, Abir, exactly, goodbye, see you again. That means in the is the ending portion, which I already mentioned here. You can see myself, thanks for your good suggestion. And Lynn, she's saying thank you to see you later. So that's all about dialogue writing. Dear students, I hope you understood the correct method of writing a dialogue and strongly believe that you will practice on it a lot. So that's all for a little while. Thank you everyone. Thank you very much.